If you are under the age of 18 and watching this video, please stop now. This video content is not intended for you. Coffee, anyone? Hi everyone, it's Veronica, and today is the day of the Coffee Anyone collab, August 30th. I am so super excited about this collab. It was open to anyone who wanted to participate. You're taking any coffee themed or coffee related products that you have to create projects. You could create one project, you could create 8. It did not matter. It was as many as you felt like you wanted to do. And then you do a video response and title your video #CoffeeAnyone. Thank you all, first of all, to all of you that are participating. I really appreciate this. I just cannot wait to sit and watch your videos. This is so exciting to me because I am looking for inspiration with these products that I have, and I know I'm going to gain it from what I see. And for those of you that are not participating, thank you for going to each person's video to see what they created and leaving them some crafty love. That is what community is about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I am going to go ahead and jump in and share with you the products that I use for my creations. I don't want to hold you long because I want you to get to each person's video, and I don't know how many people are participating. It could be 5, it could be 50, but I want you to be able to go to each person's channel, so I'm not going to hold you a very long time. All right, I used a red sticker heart from this DCWV gem stickers. For stamps, I used Coffeeanyone, Greeting Farm. I used Coffee and Friends, Make the Perfect Blend from Gina Marie. This is a background stamp from Heartfelt Creations. I used Thanks a Latte from Jaded Blossom. And one of my favorite stamps that I never use. How could it be a favorite if I never used it, right? But I forgot about her, and I was so excited that I remembered. I did not use the sentiment, but I used the stamp set there. And for dies, I used the Cup and Saucer from this Impression Obsession set. My favorite little fence from Cottage Cuts. I used this gift card slot from Lawn Fawn. The Scallop Caddy die from Jaded Blossom. And I know this says cocoa at the top, but I needed that steam, so I did a crossover. This is the Nicole Silhouette Pocket die. I only brought this piece of the die because it has so many pieces. From My Creative Time, I used the biggest bowl in this set. The smallest heart from Spellbinders. And this Honeybee Stamps gift card holder. Also, the grand ovals from Spellbinders, as well as the grand scalloped ovals. I used one from each set. And for paper, I used paper from Uptown Chic, Recollections, and Echo Park. I also used the orange and white polka dot. This is Paper Tray ink. And the black and white and the brown and white. I also used the Prima Rose Quartz, as well as the Crimson cardstock from American Crafts, Martha Stewart Butterfly Punch, and some white embossing powder. Whew, that was a lot. All right, here we go. I first created a card. And if you follow me, you remember this sheet. I did some stenciling using my inks. That's where that came from. Here's that steam. See how that came in handy? This is that corrugated card set from Michael's from years ago. And here's where I embossed the sentiment. Have not stamped anything on the inside, but I may just write my message on the inside. I also did some shakers using that coffee cup. And here's that Spellbinder's heart. I cut out a window. But these are my little shakers, and I did my coloring using Copics. I used so many markers that I decided not to bring them in here. Just markers in totality. All right, and then here's the Honeybee Stamps gift card holder, and that's that Gina Marie sentiment. Oh, I did use a rounded rectangular die, and I'm thinking it's my favorite things. I'm not really sure. So I created a belly band. And here's where the gift card would sit. And this is where I use that gift card slot from Lawn Fawn. Okay. And I did finish the back off with another piece of the pattern paper. I know it sounds like I'm going really fast, but I do want you all to visit everyone. Okay. And then here is where I use my Scallop Caddy die and the coffeeanyone stamp. Cut her out. She is an adorable stamp. I've still got to work on hair, y'all, but I think that came out okay. And here are the butterflies I used. I did use some Want to Scrap bling there. And there's my little fence, and I just popped her up a little bit for dimension. And I think this is probably my favorite out of all that I created. That is Kathy Caffeine. How cute did this turn out? And I paper pieced her clothing. So this is where I used that, I showed you the wrong piece on the paper tray ink. I used the black and white polka dot. And I colored the cup using my Copics. These are these grand ovals. The My Creative Time die. And here is some red bling that I used. I didn't do anything to the back side except do another panel to make it look finished on the back. But I absolutely loved how this turned out. And when I first stamped her on this paper, it was just too stark white for me. So that's why I went back, did it a second time, but this time I did second generation stamping using that Heartfelt Creation stamp, and then stamped her on top of that. And I think that turned out so cool. And I did the coloring with my Copics. I just love how that turned out. And then for a final project, I actually used an SVG file that I saw Robin from Sir Chauncey Rocco Designs use, and she used it at Christmas last year. And the moment I saw it, I purchased that file. So I am finally using it, and I am so excited. Look at this percolator. A coffee percolator. How cute is that? And this is where I use the Prima paper. This is not difficult to put together at all. And Robin always will do these 3D projects, and what she does after showing hers, she already has another cut and she'll assemble it to show you how it goes together. So her directions are very clear and explicit, but I think this turned out so cute, and this thing holds quite a bit. The lid does come off. It's a gift box. So you can add biscotti in here. You can add K-cups in here. You see I have two. You can also add peppermints in here. And it holds more than that, actually. I'm just not stuffing it as well as I could. But this would make a perfect gift for a coffee drinker. And please do not show out on me. All right, let me get the lid back on. It actually goes on easier than that, I think, because I push stuff down in there that it does not want to behave itself. There we go. And everything is in there. So be mindful of what you put in there and how much you put in there. But I think this is so cute. This is the bottom. And I added this lace around the bottom to make it look like it was sitting on a doily. But this is my percolator. Super, super cute. And these are my projects for Coffee Anyone. And I think they turned out so cute. I had so much fun pulling out my coffee related items. I still have some that I have not used, but hopefully this is the impetus for me to go ahead and create with it. So thank you all again for stopping by and watching when I upload videos. I really appreciate all of my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. Thank you so, so much. Now in the description box, I will have a link to the file for this percolator. And also probably for the gift card holder. Hopefully I remember that. But again, I don't know who's participating, so it's hard to put links in the description box. But just remember, type in hashtag coffeeanyone and all of the projects should come up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy crafting, everyone.